Hi students, my name is Narashid. I am from Manavara. So last class we are discussing about a topic from 8th standard, that is mensuration. In mensuration we already discussed about areas and perimeters of closed figure, solid shapes and surface areas of cuboid and cube. So let us move on to the next part, that is surface areas of cylinder. Surface area of cylinder. Yes, cylinder already we know that gas cylinders. So this is in the shape of cylinder, that is like this. Here we have the curved part and here we have the top, it is circle, and the base is also looking like circle. So here it is the solid shape, that is cylinder. Already we know that this is the three-dimensional figure here. Yes, so let us know about the cylinder first. And firstly the question it is how it is forms. Actually already we know that two-dimensional we have and three-dimensional we have. So can I convert a two-dimensional figure to three-dimensional figure? Yes, it is possible here. That is, so when we have the rectangle, so already we know that rectangle, how it is possible to convert? So it is possible here. That is, here just observe, this is the length and this is the breadth. So we have to join the breadth and breadth, or length or length. So the thing it is, we have to join the opposite sides of the rectangle. That is, here just observe, I will join the opposite sides of the rectangle here. Yes, so here it is like this. I will join this opposite sides of the rectangle. Yes, just observe, here it forms a cylinder. That means whatever the length we have, it is rotated. So breadth remains as it is, and the length of this rectangle, it is rotated and converted into the form of circumference of the circle. So that is, here initially we have the rectangle. Actually it is initially we have the rectangle. So this is the rectangle. So the length, here it is length, and this is the breadth. Here we have, and here what we have to do, we have to join the opposite sides of the rectangle. That is, we have to rotate like this and we have to rotate like this, then we have to join this one. It converted into the cylinder. That is, here we have the cylinder like this. Yes. So that means whatever the length part we have, that is rotated into the circle, into the form of circle, and whatever the breadth part we have, it is converted into height of the cylinder. That is, this one is nothing but the height of the cylinder, and the length is converted into, it is length, so that one is converted into circumference. That is circumference we have, totally it is circumference. So this is the thing, we can convert a rectangle into a cylinder like this. So that means, here just observe, initially it is a rectangle, then it is converted into a cylinder. That is, here just observe, so whatever the curved surface area we have, outside we have, whatever the curved part we have, that is nothing but this rectangle. That is also nothing but the area of the rectangle. Yes, obviously, because so here whatever the curved surface area formed here, that is nothing but because of this rectangle. So the area of this rectangle is nothing but the curved surface area of the cylinder. Yes. So both are equal here. That is, the curved surface area of cylinder is nothing but, we can take, it's the area of a rectangle. Area of rectangle. So area of rectangle, it is L into B. Yes. So here just observe, L we have, initially we have L, and after the conversion L turns into circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. So we can take 2 pi r as L, and so breadth is converted into height. It is 2 pi r h. That is, the curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. Curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. So let us understand this formula in another way. So that is, here just observe, we have a set of points. I just place one above the other. So here just observe, it is having the sum of number of coins. Neglect the thickness here, neglect the thickness. So here each coin we have. So each coin, neglect the thickness, and there are number of points are there. So number of points is depends on the height. So here number of the coins is depends on the height. So here just observe, we want only the curved surface area, only the outside part means. So we have to join all the circumference of the circle. Here we have whatever the single coin we have to join. We have to consider only the circumference of the each coin, circular coin. So that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So some number of points are there. That means that is nothing but height. So number of coins is nothing but height of this cylindrical cylinder means. So here each unit will be the circumference. That is, here each unit is the circumference. Means what is the circumference of the circle? 2 pi. That is 2 pi r into the number of turns, number of coins. That is nothing but h. That is, here we have 2 pi r into h. That is 2 pi r into h number of coins we have, 2 pi r h. The h is nothing but height of the cylinder. Yes, so here we have the curved surface area of the cylinder, and then we have to take the total surface area. Total surface area of cylinder. Total surface area of cylinder. How can we take that one? Total surface area means it is curved surface area. Already we know that 2 pi r h, and then we have to include the top circle part and the bottom circle part. So top circle part is also in the form of circle, and bottom circle it is also in the form of a circle. The area of a circle we have here also, here also. So both it is pi r square only. That is, so we have 2 pi r h for the curved surface area, and we have to add the both faces, both the top and bottom faces. That is, so for that one 2 pi r h plus, so pi r square. Here the top part we have to consider, that one is pi r square, and bottom part is also circle, that one is also area of a circle, that is also pi r square, is equal to 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h plus pi r square, it is 2 pi r square is equal to, so let us take 2 pi r common here in both the sides. That is 2 pi r into h plus r is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. This is the total surface area of cylinder. This is the total surface area of the cylinder here. That is, so here we have the curved surface area, it is 2 pi r h, and the total surface area is 2 pi r into r plus h. So after getting the formula, you have to insert the values, and then you have to find the answer along with the unit. That is, nothing but it's a square unit. Here also it is square units. What is meant by square units here? Unit means whatever it may be. It is centimeter, millimeter, kilometer, whatever it may be. We have to take the square of that one. That is, if it is centimeter, all the values are in the centimeter. We have to take the centimeter square. And if it is millimeter, we have to take the millimeter square. If it is kilometer, we have to take the kilometer square. So the centimeter, millimeter, kilometers are in radius and height. So that means nothing but the radius and the height. Then the surface area, the area nothing but it's just the square unit. If it is centimeter, centimeter square we have, kilometer, kilometer square, millimeter, millimeter square. So already we know the formula to find out the curved surface area and total surface area of the cylinder. Let's take the first problem here. So here just observe, we have to find the curved and total surface area of cylinder, and here cylinder it is given, and height of the cylinder it is given, and the radius of the cylinder it is given. So using those two quantities, we have to find out the curved surface area and the total surface area both. So firstly we have to write all the quantities. R it is given 14 centimeter, and h it is given, it is 8 centimeter. So let's say both are in same units. Yes, so it is also in centimeter, it is also in centimeter. So that means there is no any changes at all. So you can insert the formula, we can take the formula and just insert all the values. So firstly, curved surface area. Curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. So already we know the formula of finding the curved surface area. Just insert all the values. 2 into pi, it is 22 by 7. 22 by 7 is the value of pi, and r it is given 14, and h it is given 8. So then we have to cancel out some of the terms here, 7 into 1 and 7 into 2. And here just observe we have the terms, that is 22, and here 2 into 2 into 8, that is 2 into 2, it is 4. So 4 into 8, so it is 32. So we have that one. So 14 into 8, and then we have to multiply the things. Here just observe we have some of the difficulty to multiply such things. So let us convert this one into 11 into multiple of other things. That is 11 into 2 into 32. 11 means it is very easy to calculate, and here just observe 11 into 6. 2 into 32 it is 64. Yes, then. So 64 into 1, 64. So 6 remains, and 64 into 1, 64 plus 6, 7 centimeter square. So it is the curved surface area. So curved surface area it is 704 centimeter square. So curved surface area of the cylinder is 704 centimeter square. Likewise we can multiply. So which one multiplication table is easier to us? So we have to multiply, or we have to convert in the form of that multiples. Then let us take the total surface area. Total surface area of cylinder is equal to, so this one is the curved surface area. Curved surface area of cylinder. Here total surface area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. So then we have to insert all the values. 2 into 22 by 7 is pi, value of r it is 14. So then 14, r is value 14, and plus, first you have to substitute all the values, then h is equal to 8. Then 7 into 1, 7 into 2. Then, so here I will say that one is equal to 2 into 22, 22 into 2 into 14 plus 8, again it is 22. Yes. So here just observe we have a series of 2's. Okay, so let's take like this. That means whatever we have is 22. So we have to write like this, 11 into 2. So one here 22 we can write it as 11 into 2, and this 22 also we can write it as 11 into 2, and 2 into 2 we can write like this. And already we know that 11 square. So 11 square we can take. If it is 11 square we can take, means it is also easier to us. 11 square. What is 11 square? 121. And into. And the remaining whatever 2's are there, just multiply it. And 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 4 times we have, that is 16. So 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16. Then we can easily multiply the things. It's just observe 16 into 1, 16 into 1, 16, 1 remains, 16 into 2, 32 plus 1, 33, 3 remains, and 16 plus 1, 16 plus 3, 19. It is centimeter square. So that is just observe, we can easily find out these things without any rough work. TSA of cylinder. So this whatever the 11 term we have, 11 term, it is easier to us to multiply. Because 1 and 1, using 1 and 1 we have to multiply again and again. And here 121 means we can take 1, 2, 1. So it's 16 into 1, 16 into 2, 16 into 1. It is easier to us to calculate easily. That's why, so try to convert all the values we have. That one is in the form of 11 into multiple. So it is easier to us to calculate also. Even if we have the second term, it is very huge value. So we can calculate easily. It is possible. So here we have the curved surface area of the cylinder and total surface area of the given cylinder. So using the formulas and using the known values, so we have to find out the curved surface area and total surface area of the cylinder. So I hope you understood that. So let's take the next problem. Let's take the second problem here. Here just observe, we have to find out the height of the cylinder whose radius is 7 centimeter and total surface area is 968 centimeter square. That is, total surface area it is given and radius it is given. We have to find out the height. So that means already we know that total surface area is equal to pi r into r plus h. In that r we can substitute, pi we know that one, 2 we have, and r plus h. In that r we have and h we have to find it. Remain as it is and then we can get the answer. So here we have to use the method of transposing. So firstly we have to write the known things. R it is given, it is 7 centimeter, and h we have to find out, and then which one is the another thing it is given? Total surface area. That is total surface area. The total surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. So already we know that one. And here just observe, we have to find out the h. In this case we have to find out the h value. So that's why we have to write this in the LHS side. That is, so here it is given total surface area of the cylinder, it is 968 centimeter square. And then here we have to insert the formula and we have to transpose the known things, and then you can get the value of h. That is 2 pi r into r plus h is equal to 968. Then substitute all the values here. That is 2 into 22 by 7. And what's the value of r here? It is 7. And value of r already we know that 7. And plus h we don't know. Remain as it is 968. In the other side we have 968. Then here just observe 7, 7 and both are getting cancelled. It is in the numerator, it is in the denominator. We can cancel easily. Here it is possible. Don't this one. Don't cancel out this one. Because it is inside the bracket. There is addition with the h here. So that is, it is not possible to cancel. And here, so here 2 into 22, it is outside the bracket. There is multiplied with this term. So we can easily transpose this to the RHS side. So that is 7 plus h we have is equal to 968 divided by 2 into 22. And here is 2 into 1, so we can cancel it because it is even number. So 2 into 4 and 1 remains 2 into 8 and 8 here, so 2 into 4. And just observe 22 and 484 we have slight, it's a connection between those two things we have. So 22 into 1 and 22 into 2, 44, 4 remains and 44, yes, again 22. That is 7 plus h is equal to 22, so h remains as it is, 7 transpose it, and 22 minus 7, so h is equal to, so what's the value of that one? It is none other than 15 centimeter. So 15 centimeter is the value of height of the cylinder. That is, therefore, the height of the cylinder is 15 centimeter. Yes, we know the value of. We got the value of height of the cylinder using the formula and the known values. As I hope already you know that one. So let us take some of the homework. Let's take some of the homework here. There are two homeworks are there here. So firstly we have to calculate the curve and total surface area of the cylinder. This cylinder. So here it is the length and the height it is given. So which one is the length, which one is the height here? Just observe this. The cylinder is in the horizontal view here. So just observe, this is the cylinder, it's in the horizontal view. So we have to think about the vertically. That is, so this height is nothing but, this is nothing but the length, height it is. So this is the height and this is the diameter. So that one is the diameter, but it is here, just observe both the values are same. There is no any, so there is no any confusion. That is, here just observe circular part is here we have means this one is nothing but the diameter, not the radius. It is not the radius, it is the diameter. That's why you have to find out the radius first and then you have to insert the value. So that is, here initially we have this one, it's a vertical view, this is the horizontal view. So length it is means it is the height of the cylinder, this is the height of the cylinder, this one is the height of the cylinder, this is the diameter of the cylinder. So that's why we have to convert it into radius first. And then another one it is, we have it's a cylinder. Another cylinder we have here, it is a one cube we have. Actually it is just observe 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter. All the edges are same means length, breadth and height, all the three are same, is that is nothing but the cube only. That's why here it is given the diameter and the height of the cylinder, and the length, breadth and height, it is a cube, that is edge it is given. So then you have to find out the total surface area separately for both these two, and then we have to choose one of that one which one has the larger total surface area. It is higher, which one is the higher value, that one is nothing but the larger total surface area. So that one you have to find out here. Already you know the formulas, and based on the formulas you have to substitute the values, then you have to find out the surface area of given figures. So already you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.